Now, Will, I mentioned earlier in the show that Keir Starmer was strong on his island of strangers immigration comment, and I really do wish that our politicians would be so bold to say something like that here. But how has the immigration crackdown been received, and is he actually to be believed?
Danica, you say strong. I would say it was a strong speech by a weak man. This is a man who, again, for Australian viewers, there are some similarities with someone like Anthony Albanese, a mediocrity, someone who doesn't really have any solid beliefs other than just trying to attain power. He's been a multiculturalist. He's been an open borders advocate for pretty much his entire political career. But suddenly, after reform absolutely obliterated both the Conservatives and the Labor Party in last week's local council elections in the UK, he's finally read the tea leaves and recognised that immigration is the defining issue in United Kingdom politics, and it will be the defining issue going forward. People have had enough. I think in the last 5 to 10 years, I think people have been scared about being called a racist. I think the leftist hold on the institutions has basically cowed people into silence. But the sheer change in places like London, Birmingham, Leicester, people have had enough, and they voted in that way. And he's finally seen that, and he goes, I need to make a change quickly. So everything he said was right. But I don't think it will work for 2 reasons. Number one, because people are not stupid. They know that he doesn't really believe this stuff, and Labor doesn't really believe this stuff. And number 2, reform will go further and faster in terms of being able to say, we will really get to what they're going to call net zero migration, as in one person in, one person out. Whereas from what I've seen, what they're aiming for with Labor is probably still a number around 300,000 to 400,000 net immigrants, which is higher than what it was when the Brexit vote was made, which was a vote around immigration. So again, this is like comforting talk, but I don't think ultimately it will be politically advantageous for Keir Starmer, because we know what this man really is.
Yeah, and I think you raise a good point, because people actually believe Nigel Farage when he says we want to stop the boats, we need to cull migration, because that has been his entire platform for many, many years now. So there certainly is a big difference.